There's a simple way how you can use your passion to recharge your energies. In this video, I'll be sharing 6 tips of how you can get it started. And if you start growing your passions, you'll start growing your energy as well. How do we find new passions and start adding that wonderful, nourishing creativity back into our lives? Why is that even important? And how do we get started? In this video, I will be answering all of those questions. And if you stick around until the end, I'll be also sharing my latest, newest passion that I just started recently. So let's dig right in. Let me start with the question, why is it important? I had a period in my life where I prioritized work over everything else. And I completely lost connection to myself and to the things, to the hobbies or to the interests that actually nourished my passion, the things that gave me energy back. And if you would have asked me in that period of time what my passion is, I was not able to answer that. So I would like to share with you a couple of methods in this video that can help you reconnect yourself, whether you're stressed right now or not, or you're just looking for ways to actually recharge and get back more energy than you're giving out, then this is the right video for you. One of the main topics I can tell you is that we should never give up what is our passion, what really gives us energy, doing the things that we love, doing the things that make us joy, because they truly connect us with the creative person that we are. And creativity is almost like a natural need that we all have. We all want to be creative. It's like eating and drinking. It's just natural to us. So in my case, gradually I came back to learning and finding things that I loved to do. And one of my childhood dreams was to learn how to play an instrument. And specifically, I wanted to learn the harp. And even though it was difficult to me due to the pain in my body and also the problem of holding my concentration well, I started it and got a teacher and started taking lessons. And when I started playing the first notes, I was so touched and deeply happy. I felt like I was coming home, and I was truly coming home. I was coming home to living the creativity that lived deep inside of me and that I had ignored for many years. And there is something very freeing about being a student. You get to learn and you get to make mistakes. And these mistakes are part of the process. You'll get better with every mistake you make. It was also an attitude shift for me, starting to enjoy mistakes, a thing of the impossible before. And gradually I could feel the joy and the energy and the passion moving back in with me. And it gave me so many happy moments. Until today, I actually truly enjoy learning, playing the harp, and also trying out new hobbies. I stay truly connected to my creativity, and I'll tell you the truth, I won't ever give it up again. And from this learning in my life, I am sharing this experience to help others understand the connection of living your creativity and passion to the recharging of your energy. We just give out our energy so freely, and a lot is asked of us. This is a very easy way you can reconnect. And what I mean by that is live your passions, do something that you truly enjoy, do something that gives you a lot of energy back, that creates these happy moments, and make this a fixed priority in your life. Don't deprioritize. I would say that is very nourishing me time. And this type of me time needs a schedule in your calendar. It needs to be regular. It will help you stay healthy, mentally and emotionally. If we know our passions and we live them, we'll live with much more fulfillment and joy in our life, and help us build a life that is much more vibrant, much more alive, and keep us growing at the same time. And a lovely side effect is if we do something that won't bring us a reward, an external reward like money or acknowledgement, and we're just doing something for the creativity of ourselves, it will give us a true sense of fulfillment and purpose in addition. And that is because it's truly meaningful. It's meaningful to express ourselves. And while we do that, we explore ourselves on a deeper level. Now I want to share a couple of tips of how you can start really easy to explore more passions, try out new things, really easy things that won't take a huge effort or money to get started. And my first tip is on your personal home. You could start redecorating. The holidays are coming up. You may want to change things around. You could even move furniture. You could decorate one specific room, a creativity room, a creativity corner, something that inspires you, that uplifts you when you see it every time. And to do that, you don't necessarily need to buy new things. Mostly we have so many things already, and if we just rearrange the way that we're putting them out, it will change the look and the feeling entirely. Play around with it and see if you can set a new vibe into your home. My tip number 2 is you could try new activities or restart old ones that you have dropped a while ago. And here's some ideas. You could start journaling, drawing, painting. You could sing. There is so much wonderful karaoke music on YouTube actually. You could start singing karaoke in your home. You could sing in a choir, join a community for writing or painting. And yeah, you could also, of course, learn an instrument. Learning an instrument, I can really recommend it. There are many tutorials online, specifically on YouTube, that can easily help you shift new hobbies and new things that you want to try out. My tip number 4 is try to remember things that you used to love to do when you were a kid or a teenager. These early passions in our life often give us important clues on what comes very natural to us and what we truly enjoy. I'll give 2 examples for this. I personally enjoy dancing a lot, specifically to music out of my youth, and it's very easy to do. I can do it in my home. It lifts up my mood and spirit in an instant. Try it out. And the other tip is many people, even as adults, still enjoy collecting or building something with Lego. So think back, what was it for you? And you may just want to recharge by trying it out again. My tip number 5 is for people that want to challenge themselves a bit more or also want to start connecting with others. So in that case, I would recommend that you take a class, attend a workshop, and learn something that you were always curious about. Really popular is cooking or hiking or starting that yoga class that you've been thinking about a lot. Pay attention to what energizes you when you think about it. If you picture yourself doing it, how does it feel? If it feels good, if you feel that the whole vibe is opening up, it's the right thing. Go for it. Follow the joy, follow the fun. Learning something new can be challenging as well, but learning to trust that process is really, I would say, even a life skill that is so valuable to learn. And learning is something that we should do no matter how old we are, and we should never stop. And it also avoids the feeling of being stuck in a boring life that focuses mainly on work. Life means change. Life means creativity for me. And we should be learning all of the journey. Learning should be our best friend. And my final tip is how to identify things further. What would you do if money were no concern of yours? How would you spend your time? Or try to remember what you used to do and that made you lose track of time. Totally being in the moment, absorbed by what you're doing. And what qualities or skills do you admire in others? Be patient with yourself, be curious, have an attitude of exploring yourself as well. You may see and learn new sides of yourself. And please be kind to yourself. Give yourself time, specifically if you're learning something new. Don't go in with huge expectations of a specific outcome. That will only actually block the nourishing, creative vibe that you could actually get to recharge yourself, and that we all need so desperately. The things that give us energy often take time to really unfold. So allow it time and allow it space. These are the two things that you're actually investing in yourself: time and space. So aside of learning the harp, I always wanted to learn ikebana, which is the art of doing flower arrangements in Japanese style. Instead of working with a lot of colors and volume like in our tradition here, it more focuses on an overall composition, and it uses the flowers and stems to create very specific lines, spaces and forms using the flowers, stems and branches. And if you translate the word ikebana, and I hope I'm pronouncing it in the right way, it translates into living flower or making flowers alive, which I find really beautiful. There is a long tradition in this. It's not easy to learn also. It may sound easy, but it's not. There are lots of rules, and this art has really been perfected. And I will be sharing my very humble tries in this video to give you an idea. I hope you have come up with some ideas of your own of what you could try out. I hope you follow your passion, your energy, and you use it to truly recharge yourself. I'd be very curious to learn what you're thinking to try out next. Please put it in the comments. And if you're wondering why I'm wearing this hat, it's connected to my last video, 21-Day Happiness Challenge. I'd be delighted if you join us as well, and I'll be sharing the link. Thank you for watching, and see you soon.